Hello, and welcome to Videowiki's Generate Subtitles tutorial. So I'm sure you've already watched the proofreading and translation tutorial videos. If not, go back, check them out, and then come back because it'll be a lot easier for you to understand this if you've already watched those two, right? Awesome. So let's get started. So, how exactly do you go about generating subtitles, right? So in your translation workstation where you add your voiceover, next to the workstation option, you get a generate subtitles option, which you can see over here, right? Right now, it's locked. As you can see, it's locked and you have a message that says you can generate subtitles only after the admin approves your video. Right? So what does this message mean? It means that this video translation or the translated video has not been approved by the admin. Right? So what you have to do is, if in case you see this message when you want to start generating subtitles, to make sure that each slide has the voiceover added to it, and then just click on send to export, right? Send to export will tell this request to the admin to approve the videos. They will check it, approve it, and then this section will get unlocked. Okay, so let me show you an unlocked generate subtitles tab, and then we can start learning how to generate these subtitles. So here we have a video which has already been approved by the admin, as in the translated version has already been approved by the admin. And now if you hover over the generate subtitles tab, you see it not get any message that says that you are not allowed to generate subtitles. So just click on the generate subtitles. And now we've come to this generate subtitles page, right? So if you notice, it's very similar to the proofreading stage page where you have to proofread the transcript. It's very similar with a few subtle changes. Okay, so what are these changes? So one very important point to remember before you start generating subtitles or start this whole process of creating subtitles is to click on this button called sync text here, right? Now, why is it so important? It's because you might make some changes in the transcript while you are recording your voice, right? So if you remember, there are text boxes for each slide, and you can make changes in the text over there. So just click on sync text, and whatever changes you have made while translating the video, they'll get updated here, and you have the exact same transcript as what you will be saying in the video, what voice you've added in the video. You have the exact same transcript with these changes that you have made, right? So what tools are available to you to generate the subtitles? Which all tools do you have to use so that you can create a subtitle for a video? So the first tool available to you is the splitter tool. So how exactly do you use the splitter tool? Let me explain how using an example.
Let's make a colored Newton disc. For this, you will need an old CD, glue, cardboard sheets, sketch pens, and a marble. First, add 7 colors to the round cardboard sheet. Sketch pen and a marble. First, add 7 colors to the round cardboard sheet. Make sure that there is also a white stripe after each color.
So as you have just seen, all you have to do is first play the video, listen to the audio. When speaker stops saying, so when the speaker stops speaking, just click on the splitter tool and drag it and drop it after the word or the sentence they speak. So say for example, you might notice that the speaker stops speaking at around 4 seconds, but the sentence will end somewhere here. So you should not drag and drop the splitter at 4 seconds. You should drag it and drop it after the sentence is over, right? Like I have done here. Similarly, once the speaker finishes the next sentence, drag and drop it after the end of the next sentence, as in where the sentence ends in the transcript, not at the timestamp, right? Not where, say they finish it off at 10 seconds. You should drop it off right after the sentence, not after the time. Now, a rule you'll have to follow while splitting these sentences is that the sentence on screen. So you can see that the subtitle will be displayed here as the video is played. So you see one sentence over here, once the speaker finishes saying that sentence, you'll see the next sentence, right? So when you're splitting these sentences, this transcript, make sure that not more than one sentence is displayed on the screen, right? So now you see there's two sentences here, right? So ideally, after the speaker says his first sentence, you have to split it up, that only at that instance of time when the speaker is saying those words, you only get that sentence on the screen. So there. So just make sure that there's only one sentence on screen of the subtitle at a time, right? Not more than one sentence. So just to summarize, to use the splitter tool, first play the video, listen to what the speaker says. After the speaker finishes one sentence, pause the video, and then drag and drop splitter tool after the sentence is completed, right? All you have to do is repeat the same steps for all the sections here, for each and every slide. That's how we use the splitter. Second tool available to you is the empty subtitle slide. Now, where exactly will you use this empty subtitle slide? It's right next to the splitter tool here. You'll see the empty subtitle slide over here. So you'll not need it for most cases, but in some cases where maybe the transcript is not available for what the speaker is saying, all you have to do is drag and drop the empty slide, right? It will get added here, type in the text, and then save it, right? So it will get added here as a subtitle, and depending on how long you think the duration is, just drag and extend the duration for however long the speaker is speaking, right? That's the only function of the empty slide. You might not need to use it much, but if in case you feel like you need to add maybe specific instructions which you want the viewer to see on screen, you can add it using the empty slide tool, right? Now, once you have created the subtitles by using the splitter tool and the empty subtitle slide tool, all you have to do is click on generate subtitles. Once you click on generate subtitles for the particular video for whichever language you have created subtitles for will be generated.